How's it going, lads? Got another land battle replay for you, and this time it'll be Calamity on the Ogre Kingdoms up against Zuri Hand from NTK on Bretonnia. Look at that, no Empire, no Nurgle, no Dwarves, no new stuff, guys. We're back at it. And boy, am I glad to see Calamity again. For the Ogre Kingdoms, we're going to have Scrag the Slaughterer. So I don't know if he's throwing by picking Scrag or what, but I hate Scrag. At least in Dom, I know Dom, but I guess he could be okay here. He has obviously his extra ingredients, plus giving that power recharge rate, plus he has, of course, Troll Guts. He's just there to spam Troll Guts, really. But yeah, I never see a reason to ever bring Scrag over just a generic Slaughter Master. He's just so bad. But and he's just like incredibly ugly, just hideous. I hate looking at him. He's vile. Um, but nonetheless, I think he has like a great cauldron item as well, which I think helps with recharge rate. I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember, but we'll see how he does. And this is Calamity, so I'm sure he'll make it work. Nobblers up front with Nobbler Trapplers in the back line, Ogre Bulls as well with Crushers with great weapons, and then the Crushers ROR Sky Striders. Love these guys, one of my favorite units in the game. Just so freaking cool, design wise, and just world beaters. And they have 54 melee attack, 38 melee defense, magic attacks. Oh, they finally got magic attacks. I don't remember when this happened. I know it did, but I've just forgot about it. But yeah, they got magic attacks finally on release, and for quite a while, after release, they had no magic attacks, which didn't make any sense at all because they have magical freaking great weapons. But yeah, Frostbite and then fantastic AP values, 100 plus 30. So theoretically should do fantastic against Bretonnia. Especially they also have 120 armor, which Bretonnian Cav has hard time to deal with unless they have Grell Knights. Also some Saber Test Pack, 2 on both flanks. So very, very wide army from Bretonnia, from Ogre Kingdom side. For the Bretonnian side, we do have Alberic, I believe. Yes, Alberic on his Hippogriff with Braid of Bordeloo, which gives that bonus versus large of plus 12, and Leadership plus Strider, which is fantastic. If you're sending him in with Cav, which you should be doing, he's really, really good, especially in matches like this, which you have a lot of ogres that you need to deal with. Spearman at arms up front, along with some Grell Knights in the back line. Is it the 2? Is it just the 1 Grell Knight? I think it is. I think it's just the 1 Grell Knight with some Knights of the Realm, especially, and the Champions of Cornell, Questy Knights ROR, which I hardly ever see these guys anymore. But I do love some Questy Knights. They kind of got out. I don't know. I can't think of the word, but they stopped being brought because they just kind of the other units took its place. But they do have bonus versus large, and they do have IT plea, so plus fire resistance. So that could be pretty good. Peasant bowmen as well, some with fire arrows, some just plain. We also have some men at arms, pole arms, and as well as the damsel of life with just regrowth. Let's get right into it. Right off the bat, we're gonna start having these infantry start to engage. Nobblers are gonna, have wet noodle contest with peasants. Nobblers get run over by Knights of the Realm. Then we do have some Ogre Bulls coming over. I didn't notice Ogre Bulls, but the Ogre Bulls should help out. Nobbler Trappers get run down by Knights of the Realm. Then we do have we do have the Crushers, the Sky Striders coming in. Same on this side as well. Great weapons. Getting a rear charge in these Spearman arms. Gonna freaking route them practically medium with that terror route. Speaking of terror routes, Nobblers get terror routed as well. Saber Tusk packs are coming around the flanks. One gets caught out, unfortunately, by these Knights of the Realm. That we do have Crushers coming over to help support. Though, unfortunately, I don't think they're going to be able to catch them. Oh, they do end up catching them. Yes, and look at that charge damage. Wow. Over here on the back line, we do have the Nobbler Trappers being caught up. Though, they do have one thing for the Nobbler Trappers. They have Nobbler Traps, reducing that speed and charge bonus. So they can, speed trap those Knights of the Realm as well. I don't know when they park. Do they park automatically? If grounded, if not moving, can use of not moving. Yeah, I think it automatically works. I can't remember though, but nonetheless, good for fighting off Cav. These cav get a regrowth as well to help them up. Or it's the Sky Striders, actually. The Sky Striders get a big ol' overcasted troll guts because they desperately need it. They are down to 2,800 HP. I don't know what they've been hit by the Grow Knights. Yeah, the Grow Knights have been hitting them. They have the word save plus strong vigor plus the blessing of the lady. So they've just been decimating the Sky Striders, especially with the help of Alberic. My God, I mean, as you can see with the help of Alberic, the Grow Knights have. Do they have the the Brado Bordeaux hitting them with another extra 12 bonus versus large, so they're up to right now 30 bonus versus large. That is incredible. Yeah, just running through these Sky Striders, and yeah, that's a really rough catch there for the Ogre Kingdoms. In the back line, the Sabertest pack have been routed off completely, though we do have some still up and about, getting on top of these peasant bowmen, shutting them down. Luckily, we still have 2 units of Crushers, though these are fairly beat up down to, but they still have 10 models. It's just a lot of HP damage. Luckily, a lot of their models have a lot of HP, so considering they have such low model count. Scrag is just getting in here, beating down on peasants, you know, slowly whittling them down. 33 kills so far. He's doing his best. I mean, look at that. The Sky Striders were looking in a really, really rough spot. I mean, they still are. They only have 5 models, but they are getting another overcasted Troll Guts, hitting them with that 0.8% heal, bringing them up quite a bit, up to 3700 HP right now, and they have 5 models still left, so they can still put some work in. It's just they took quite a hit. The Spearmen at Arms are going to be routing off. You have some Crushers here trying to engage with the Ground Knights. It's going to be a tough battle there, but we do have the support of more of the Sky Striders now. We do have 2 of the was it 2 of them or just the 1? Yeah, it's the 1 plus the Sky Striders coming in to support. And this might be a deadly fight here for Alberic. Alberic's got to watch out. These Ground Knights are tough, but taking on 2 Crushers, yeah, they're not gonna love that. Sabertest pack as well in there to help support and screen out some of that damage from the Ground Knights. Noble Trappers getting their shots into their little shanks into the Knights of the Realm, which will build up. Doesn't have great AP, but still. I had the trap things go off. I'm not sure what it hit exactly, but nonetheless, we do have some Crushers over here coming back. 4 models still, and look at them, 700 HP left, and they're still in the game. 13 leadership, hanging by idly by. Luckily, Alberic gets out of that engagement. We do have a lot of Noblish still left, just coming back. They are pesky little buggers. Alberic coming back with a big old rear charge on these Sky Striders, gonna hit them. Though again, if these Grow Knights route off, or these Knights of the Realm route off, he's gonna be by himself, all by his lonesome. These Grow Knights are down to -6 leadership, and there they go. Knights of the Realm routed off as well. Now Alberic is by himself. This can be very, very dangerous if the Ogre Kingdom player gets this round off on him. And it does look like for the balance of power, the Ogre Kingdoms is possibly gonna win this. Depending on a few circumstances, yeah, there's not much for Cav left here, and that's all that they had left to stop the Ogre Kingdoms. Be out, just too many Crushers, especially if you're having to deal with 3 Crushers, one of them being the Sky Striders. That is really tough work there. I mean, you do have the Grow Knights, and you do have the Champions of Quenelle, but the Champions of Quenelle, I believe, in a vacuum, will get beat down by Crushers eventually. It'll be a tough fight, but I think the Crushers will win. And the Grow Knights, the Knights of the Realm, they don't have great AP, as you guys know. So, plus they're also dealing with the Sabertest pack. That was just really tough because 2 of your specialized anti-large units, I mean, when the Grow Knights did fantastic, they're fighting off 3 Crushers. Maybe one of the Crushers were busy with other Ground Knights or other Knights of the Realm, maybe. But yeah, the Sky Striders just did fantastic work hanging in there. Troll Guts is just extremely powerful at keeping up your expensive units like that. It's essentially your regrowth. It's just really, really good. Yeah, it was just a lot of mass and heavy AP to deal with. 725 on these Ogre Bulls. Noblish did fine. Trappers did okay as well. 1800 on these Sky Striders. I mean, yeah, you guys saw them. They're really, I mean, they didn't even pay for themselves, funnily enough. They're fairly expensive. I think around 24, maybe 20, I think 2300 is what they cost. They are very expensive. And as you can see why, because they're such a good unit. Even after all that battering from Alberic and those Grail Knights, just sitting there being, and also from, they were also being pelted by spearmen as well. So they had a lot surrounding them, but they were still able to somehow survive through all of that. They have just so much HP per model and then so much armor as well. Obviously, they took a lot of model hits. They only had 5 models left after that, but they were still able to put fantastic work in. 1646 and 2604 on these crushers. My god. Yeah, these crushers are probably the ones who were ones to get that final surround in on Alberic and those Grail Knights. Just really, really good. 750 here. Sabertusk pack did okay. They did their job. I mean, they dealt with the peasant bowmans. They just provided a lot of utility for the Ogre Kingdom side. A lot of pressure on the Bretonnians. Alberic did okay, 1200 value. He's okay, he's a decent fighter. 2700 value on these Grail Knights. They did a lot of work. I would even say like maybe taking out the Champions of Coco now and maybe Knights of the Realm to get another one. I'm not entirely sure. It might be worth it just to keep the 30 Knights of the Realm to deal with Sabertusk packs, but maybe 2 is enough. I'm not sure. Tough to call, tough call. I'm not a Bretonnian player. I'll leave it up to you Bretonnians. 200 here. Where are they? Yeah, Knights of the Realm didn't do a whole lot. These got 800. Everything else did fine. I'll catch you guys next time with another one. Solid match from both players. It's the first time I've casted a Xuri hand replay. So cool to see. And again, cool to cast another Calamity replay. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.